Stay standing if you're willing and able, and let's do a little higher place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, ready, and up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place. Higher place. Higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. And to the verse. No more forward. No more backward. No more spinning around and around. My life is destined ever upward. My feet are leaving the ground. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. No more downward, no more downward, no more darkness, no more wandering the signs of it all. My life is destined, oh, for greatness. My soul has entered the call. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher. And one more time, higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place.
We're done, right?
Nice job.
Sit, sit, sit to a lower place. Good morning. That wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Welcome to all of you on this beautiful, wannabe sunshine sunny day, the first Sunday in July. And I want to welcome all of you tuned in to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being with us today. And I want to give you a reminder, if you have not yet done so, to please silence your cell phones. And I don't see any strange faces, but I have to ask, anybody here for the first time? Okay, then we are good to go. Wanda Faye, would you please come forward and share with us today's daily word reading? Well, have a seat. Have a seat. I forgot something. It's the first Sunday, it's birthday Sunday. Anybody born in the month of July, which is by far and away the best people on the planet of Earth, please come forward.
Literally the only person? Oh, good.
Come and join me, Mr. Bill. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you're wonderful. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing us now. God is blessing us now. God is blessing us. We are wonderful. God is blessing you now. Thank you, Bill. I'm sorry, Wanda Faye, please.
Need to be sorry. Ooh. All righty. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. And welcome to Sunday, July the 5th. What are you doing? Why? Okay, thank you. All right, so today's daily word is interdependence. I love this. I am connected with all beings. We are one in God. At our best, members of the human family rely upon and support one another. We give and receive. We help and are helped. We comfort and are comforted. I remember this if at times I feel alone in the world. Even if I'm tempted to cope with a difficult situation on my own, I accept an offer of help if it comes. Likewise, if I see someone struggling, I will offer to lighten a load. With each interaction, I deepen my awareness of the infinite goodness in all people. I also express my spiritual nature more fully and easily as I communicate, cooperate, and contribute to the good of others and open my heart to receive. We belong to one another, united in our divinity and interdependent in our humanity. And from 1 Peter 3:8, finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart, and a humble mind. I am connected with all beings. We are one in God. And having said that, I am your prayer chaplain in service today. And so I remember in my old growing up church, we used to say, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. So if you who are in this building today are in need or in want of prayer, it will be my privilege and honor to support you. So come. Let's know that we are connected one to the other in God. There is no separation. So allow me to hold you in that spiritual space. And if you don't want to, if you just don't feel comfortable, if you're like, no, not today, I can't share this, this is too heavy. We have prayer requests that are over by the prayer box. Fill it out. You don't even have to put your name. You can just put your name. Or you can just write out whatever it is that you desire in your heart and then place it in the box. We'll pray over it for 30 days here, and then we'll pray over it for 30 days at Unity Temple. Unity Temple, where did I get that from? Oh, Detroit Unity Temple. Anyway, I digress. We'll pray over it at Unity Village. That's what I mean. Okay. All right. God bless you, everybody. Have a great Sunday. You want to pay?
God bless you, Wanda Faye, and thank you very much. So I invite you now to please join with me in praying the Spirit's unfolding vision prayer. Guided by divine wisdom, inspired by divine imagination, centered in divine love, and knowing that God is our source, we boldly move forth in faith as we allow Spirit's expanding vision to unfold in our lives, the life of the spiritual community, and our world. Thank you, God. Amen. And now we are going to pray the First Nations Lord Prayer. Join with me. O great Spirit, our parent from above, we honor your name as sacred and holy. Bring your good road to us, where the beauty of your ways in the spirit world above is reflected in the earth below. Provide for us our physical nourishment we need for each day. Release us from the things that we have done wrong in the same way we release others for the things done wrong to us. Guide us away from the things that tempt us to stray from your good road, and let us free from whatever would blind us from your loving presence. Amen. May it be so. And now let us invite our children and our teachers to come forward so that we might bless them. Okay, let's bless them. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you, and know that you are empowered to do great things.
It's in
Every one of us to be wise. Find your heart.
Open up both your eyes. We can all
Know everything without ever knowing why.
It's in
Every one of us,
by and by. It's in
every one of us, to be free. Find yourself, open your eyes and see.
We can all have everything without ever knowing how.
It's in every one of us, here and
now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Far, we've been traveling far without a home, but not without a star. Free, only want to be free. We huddle quiet the storm. Home to a new and a shining place. Make our bed and we'll say our grace. Freedom's light burning warm. Freedom's light burning warm. Everywhere around the world, they're coming to America. Every time that flag's unfurled, they're coming to America. Got a dream to take them there. They're coming to America. Got a dream they've come to share. They're coming to America. They're coming to America. They're coming to America. They're coming to America. They're coming to America today. 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 My country, 'tis of thee. Today. Sweet land of liberty. Today. Of thee I sing. Today. Of thee I sing. Today. 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 Today.
That music made me feel like dancing, but I didn't want anybody to yell, "Not today." Yeah. Thank you, music team. That was wonderful. I'm always so incredibly grateful for all of your efforts. You make such a difference in our spirits for this service. I don't really have a joke. One quick riddle that's kind of on the message today, and that is, why are there no knock-knock jokes about Independence Day? If anybody gets this, I will contribute $10 to the church. Okay, because freedom always rings. All right, let's get serious, and there's a lot to be serious about today. Yesterday, we celebrated the 250th anniversary of our nation, or as some might see it, yesterday we celebrated 250 years of the most incredible experiment in democracy that the world has ever seen. A democracy that was built around the proposition that all of us are created equal. And therefore, we are one nation under God. Hear it, please. One nation under God with liberty and justice for all. And understanding how profound all of that is, here we are the day after the fireworks. And it's incumbent upon us to decide and to choose what is ours to do. 2,000 years ago, there was an individual by the name of Jesus, an individual that we in Unity have chosen to designate as our way shower. And he had to deal with the same exact question. He was, of course, a Jew, and therefore very well versed in all Judaic customs, teachings, mores, whatever. And part of that was a significant history. I never choose to interpret the Bible from a literal place. I'm always about the symbology and the metaphysics of it. But historically, chronologically, there's some evidence that some things really did occur. For example, it would seem that the Israelites literally were held captive for hundreds of years by Egypt. And it's kind of pretty much chronicled that the Jewish nation was conquered and the Jews were led out of their land and held in exile by the Babylonians. So throughout the history, throughout the Hebrew scriptures, book after book and chapter after chapter, you were going to find that the Israelites and or the Jews, as they became, were in real, honest-to-goodness conflict with all sorts of tribal adversaries. They had to fight the Assyrians, the Philistines. They had to fight the Canaanites and at least another 6 or 8 tribal groups. Sometimes they were victorious. Other times, not so much. The times that they were victorious are those times when they were holding a consciousness that was consistent and in alignment with God. The times that they were defeated, that consciousness, again, not so much. And during the time of Jesus, the Jews had a different oppressor. This time it was the Romans. And even though the Romans were really kind of a benevolent ruler, they were just absolutely tolerant of allowing the Jews to do pretty much everything that they wanted to do around their origin. They just didn't want them to make noise and cause trouble. Notwithstanding this, the Jews hated to be living under the impression, under the thumb of the Romans. And so those skirmishes were regular, and political uprisings were regular the whole time. And it was also a time in which, apparently, according to the Gospels, much of the Jewish religious hierarchy had really sold out to the Romans. When Jesus came along, this was the environment in which he found himself. And there's no way of knowing for sure, but there's nothing in the scriptures to indicate that he ever was a zealot or a participant in any kind of political activity, with one single exception. And that's when he went berserk, when he walked into the temple and found the money changers all lined up and doing business in the temple, and he turned over all of the tables. Conceivably, the event which actually led him to being crucified. But nowhere in the scriptures, nowhere in the Gospels will you find any verbiage in which Jesus is being critical of the Romans. Why? Was he indifferent? Did he maybe like the Romans? Was he afraid? Or is there a possibility that he discovered, recognized, and committed to a better way? In the Gospels, Jesus is constantly giving credit to his source, which he affectionately referred to as Abba, or Father, and went on to proclaim on many occasions that absolutely nothing ever happens outside of the Father, the source, being significant and actually enabling all to happen. So you flip back to when the Jews successfully won those battles. They had that awareness, they had that presence, and then the times where they got their butts kicked, again, not so much. Jesus apparently never made any moves to overthrow the Roman government. He did something else. He went into a ministry that involved recognizing the value and the worth of every single human being. And he went about the business of caring, being compassionate, healing, and loving everybody unconditionally. And apparently, it's had some good success. Because not every person in the world, but a significant number, witnessed and felt and experienced this methodology by Jesus, a methodology that was absolutely connected to the oneness which he knew, and it became viral. Jesus' opposition to Roman rule was to love everybody absolutely unconditionally. Now, understandably, this was not received well by everybody, and Jesus had enemies, and they were plotting to try to get him. And it says specifically in one occasion that's what they had in mind when they came to Jesus, and they asked a question to try to trap him and said, "Master, do you think that it is unlawful, according to Jewish law, do you think it's unlawful to pay taxes to Caesar?" And he responded by saying, "Anybody got a coin on them?" And somebody comes up with a coin, a denarius, and he said, "Whose picture is on the coin?" And they answered, "Caesar's." And he said, "Well then, give to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, but give to God the things that are God's." And what he was doing was sending a message that regardless of what it is that you may be compelled to do or have to do, you have to maintain a priority and keeping the presence and the connection with God first and foremost through all things. And aside from that, whatever you do is really moot. Is my message this morning that you should not be out and about and participating in demonstrations and protests against things that you think are not right? No, not at all. My message this day, the day after the fireworks, is whatever you do, whether it's politically associated or not, whatever you do, you should always do it coming from a place of love. And you should always be doing everything from a place of prayer. So if you choose to march, understand that you have the power to make that connection with that source, and therefore by marching you are praying. Without that, it's kind of meaningless. Okay? The whole world's trying to pull the plug between us and God. So if we go into these activities in fits of anger or hatred or anything like that, we pulled the darn plug for them. This Sunday, for the last 3 years, I gave sermons that were pretty political. in verbiage, okay? And that's because on this particular Sunday, as is the case this year, the Supreme Court came down with rulings that I just thought were wrong, that I thought were hurtful, that I thought transgressed the liberties that we so proudly proclaim. And you could relax. I'm not going to delve into the decisions that they've made and announced over the past couple of weeks. And when I gave those sermons, there were a couple of people that came to me and said, you know, I really have to object because you should not be mixing church and politics. You should not be mixing church and state. And I understand that, but I also understand being so locked in to that axiom that there's no exception to it. This is the box, and we're putting it in the box, and we're closing the box, end of conversation. I'm a promoter of separation from church and state. And by the way, you might be interested to know that First Amendment in which that states, you know, that axiom came from. That First Amendment is a one-way directional amendment. It's all about keeping the government's hands out of what we believe and what we cherish and what we practice religiously. And it was never a quid pro quo that we can't criticize the government. But again, be it as it may, it all goes back to so much more, not what you choose to do or why you choose to do it, but if you dare to do it while being in a consciousness and that's in alignment with what we call God or what we call spirit. Boy, I'm sorry I really got myself off track. You know, Jesus was born in the midst of all of that. And despite that, he sprouted. He grew. He became a difference maker. He did not get discouraged. He had an awareness that maybe choosing love as an option was a way more radical place to be than marching or protesting or any of that kind of stuff. And he had an awareness that it was probably going to result in his death. I'm not preaching today for any of you to go off and get killed, please. I'm just saying this to try to create that emphasis about what it is that you're doing and why you are doing it. Because like anything else, it should not be knee-jerk reactions on the part of anybody. If you really want to put the power into it, don't apply, do not take any answer other than love to be a part of the equation. So, here we are, the day after the fireworks, and it's important for us to understand that this was really convenient because the 4th of July was yesterday. But all fireworks are not good. All fireworks don't inspire oohs and ahs by the bright lights and the explosions and the sounds. There are fireworks that take place every single day, fireworks that are not so good. There are fireworks that are distressing. There are fireworks that are disturbing. There are fireworks that are abominable in terms of how human beings are being treated on this planet. There are bombs that go off that literally kill our brothers and sisters, our children. There are fireworks in simple altercations between next door neighbors. And so the question remains the same. On the day after the fireworks, what is ours to do? You know, back in those times when the Jews were losing battles because they had lost consciousness of their connectivity to God, there was never any interference by spirit that disallowed them, that prevented them from drifting away into that consciousness. They had the wherewithal to give it over, to become committed to whatever thing you want to call it, their might, their wealth, their power when they were riding the crest. Because it doesn't really hold any significance. It's not something that happens to you. It's something that you make happen. It's something that you grow into awareness of just how incredible this thing that we can't hug called spirit, and how it's embracing us every single day. The fireworks are every day, my friends. And so every day after, you have a choice to make. And you really, really do have a choice to make. You really, really can make a difference. And you really, really can make freedom ring. And as always, it starts with prayer.
When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray.
Join with me, please. Right here, right now, in this moment, we consciously, specifically, deliberately, willfully sign on, embrace the presence of God in which we are constantly swimming, the reality of the Christ which dwells within each and every one of us. Take a breath, nice healthy breath. And as you exhale, do so with a very small affirmation. Just let it be. Our purpose in prayer, in meditation, is not about solving every problem. It's all about not allowing our consciousness to grow stale. Our purpose in going to prayer and meditation is to feel that sense of value, to feel that sense of worth, to touch our wholeness, our communion, our connectivity with God, with Spirit, with one another. Because in that knowing, the only wrongful decision is to choose not to know. So take another breath and allow yourselves to listen. Not to be passive, but to actively listen, to eagerly listen. With a sense of joy, with a sense of exuberance, and most of all, with a sense of gratitude, to come to the knowing that we are both lovable and loving. And with this thought, I invite you to move into a few moments of silence. And now softly, I invite you to return to the space, to open your eyes and allow them to see perhaps a bit more clearly before prayer, before you were seeing before prayer. You'll arrive with eyes wide open, with a better understanding of who you are and how that understanding brings you to the realization of your connectivity to everything, to one another, to all of the people here in this room. And so, loving Spirit, we give you thanks for this opportunity to come together, to experience your truth and your being and your reality in and around us, and deliver the message that it is with us, through us, and in us. That we so treasure that connection between our source that makes all things possible in our very being. And so, loving Spirit, for this knowing and so very much more, we are so grateful, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, Elizabeth. And now it's time for our affirmation and love offering, our sacrament of giving and receiving. I ask you to take out your investments in this church, hold them to your heart, bless them, and understand that this is a concrete expression of your commitment to this incredible loving family that we all benefit from. And join me now in praying our affirmations. God is my instant, constant, abundant source of supply, and divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all the good that I am, I have, I give, and I receive. Divine love flowing through us blesses and multiplies all the good that we are, we have, we give, and we receive. And now, a very special treat.
We invite you to join us in this time-honored song that was written a couple of years before the birth of our nation. So I think we have the words up. Okay. So sing out, please. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to sing, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Though many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come, 'tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Good job.
Mary, Rose, Michael, thank you ever so much for making that special. Really, really, really appreciate you. Okay, so now it's time for us to get on our feet. Oh, I almost forgot the announcements. God forbid. Outreach Committee Food Drive. We are collecting food for the Batavia Food Pantry. Hunger Hurts. Make a difference. Please bring items and put them on the tables downstairs. If you belong to Costco or Sam's Club, Think about a case, often the same price as a couple of cans elsewhere. The due date for food items is next Sunday. Next, it's about our 50th golden anniversary. And that celebration is coming the weekend before, leading into Labor Day, September 4th through the 5th of 2026. Tickets for the anniversary gala will be available starting next Sunday on the 12th. Join us for a special weekend of fellowship, memories, music, celebration, and community as we honor 50 years of love and unity of Fox Valley. Visit the anniversary page or scan the QR code in today's bulletin for details and ticket information. And by the way, if you have a special song that means a lot to you and it is a groover, send it to Mary or AJ. I don't know what a groover is, but our picnic is coming upon us. The annual picnic is going to be on August 2nd, and it will be in the parking lot. We're looking forward to a fun time and fellowship and hanging out in our own backyard. Contact Jim Scar if you have any questions. Contact Jim Scar if you want to volunteer for something. And looking for a fun evening of fellowship? Join us for the King County Cougars Faith Night on Friday, July 31st at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are just $9 for adults. Youth tickets are free thanks to our church, and we'll enjoy fireworks after the game. Stop, it was just so hard not to comment there. Stop by downstairs to see Mary for tickets if you have any questions. And next, very important, the women's group will meet next Sunday, July 12th at noon. Alex will share car maintenance 101. You won't want to miss this, okay? Get your motor running, okay? That concludes, head out on the highway, looking for, no, that's enough. Okay, with that, I invite you now to please stand and confer upon one another our congregational blessing. Remain standing for our prayer of protection and our sing out. Okay, turn to one another, give our blessing. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you, and know that you are empowered to do great things. In our prayer of protection, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us wherever we are. God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous sound. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.